Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Namaste and love greetings, dear beings of light. This is Roshani Shenazz. Welcome to our soulful podcast, Love and Live God, which is based on the awakening words of beloved Avatar Meher Baba and how they can help us in our daily lives. At the onset, I wish to share a few mandates that most words of beloved Meher Baba are the copyright of the Avatar Meher Baba Perpetual Public Charitable Trust, Ahilyanagar, formerly called Ahmednagar, and some by the Sufism Reoriented USA. I would like to add that any other content besides the actual words of beloved Baba, any insights or interpretations I share on how beloved Baba's words helped me are solely of my human understanding and not necessarily the only insight or interpretation of Meher Baba's words. Wherever I can, I will also share the name of the source book, magazine or article for the quotes. In the introduction episode, I shared that if someone asked Meher Baba what his message to the world was, he would respond, "I have only one message to give, and I repeat it age after age. Love God and become God." So my friends, let's begin this journey with this very poignant message from Avatar Meher Baba that tells us in the most simplistic ways how to love God. Meher Baba says, to love God in the most practical way is to love our fellow beings. If we feel for others in the same way as we feel for our own dear ones, we love God. If instead of seeing faults in others, we look within ourselves, we are loving God. If instead of robbing others to help ourselves, we rob ourselves to help others, we are loving God. If we suffer in the sufferings of others and feel happy in the happiness of others, we are loving God. If instead of worrying over our own misfortunes, we think ourselves more fortunate than many others, we are loving God. If we endure our lot with patience and contentment, accepting it as His will, we are loving God. If we understand and feel that the greatest act of devotion and worship to God is not to hurt or harm any of His beings, we are loving God. To love God as He ought to be loved, we must live for God and die for God, knowing that the goal of life is to love God and find Him as our own self. Source book, The Path of Love. Have you heard anything more simpler than this to walk the high roads? I haven't. But the main thing, my friends, is to make the effort to implement this in our daily life. Until next time, try to step up even in one of these ways and see how your efforts are encouraged by His grace to follow the rest too. However difficult it may seem, do not give up. To know more about our Mastery in Servitude work through our NGO, Meher Roshani Foundation, or know about the monthly Meher Baba events, email us at oneness-in-me@gmail.com. To view our Meher Baba related program videos, join our YouTube channel Meher Baba love God. In Godspeed, be blessed in His protection and wisdom to love and live God in everyday life. Jai Baba.